Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 9, Book 92, number 407. Narrated by Sa'al bin Sa'd as-Sa'idi. Uwaymir al-Ilani came to Azam bin Adi and said, "If a man found another man with his wife and killed him, would you sentence the husband to death, in cheeses, i.e., equality in punishment?" "O Azam, please ask Allah's apostle about this matter on my behalf." Azam asked the Prophet, but the Prophet disliked the question and disapproved of it. Azam returned and informed Uwaymir that the Prophet disliked that type of question. Uwaymir said, "By Allah, I will go, personally, to the Prophet." Uwaymir came to the Prophet when Allah had already revealed Quranic verses in that respect, after Azam had left the Prophet. So the Prophet said to Uwaymir, "Allah has revealed Quranic verses regarding you and your wife." The Prophet then called for them, and they came and carried out the order of Li'an. Then Uwaymir said, "O Allah's apostle, now if I kept her with me, I would be accused of telling a lie." So Uwaymir divorced her, although the Prophet did not order him to do so. Later on, this practice of divorcing became the tradition of couples involved in a case of li'an. The Prophet said to the people, "Wait for her. If she delivers a red short, small, child like a wara, a short red animal, then I will be of the opinion that he, Uwaymir, has told a lie, but if she delivered a black big-eyed one with big buttocks, then I will be of the opinion that he has told the truth about her." Ultimately she gave birth to a child that proved the accusation. See Hadith number 269, Volume 6. Volume 9, Book 92, number 408. Narrated by Malik bin Aus an-Nasri. I proceeded till I entered upon Umar, and while I was sitting there, his gatekeeper Yafa came to him and said, "Uthman, Abdur-Rahman, Az Zubair and Sa'd ask your permission to come in." Umar allowed them. So they entered, greeted, and sat down. After a while the gatekeeper came and said, "Shall I admit Ali and Abbas?" Umar allowed him to enter. Abbas said, "O chief of the believers, judge between me and the oppressor, Ali." Then there was a dispute regarding the property of Bani Nadir between him, Abbas and Ali. Uthman and his companions said, "O chief of the believers, judge between them and relieve one from the other." Umar said, "Be patient. Beseech you by Allah, with whose permission the heaven and the earth exist. Do you know that Allah's apostle said, 'Our property is not to be inherited, and whatever we leave is to be given in charity'? And by this Allah's apostle meant himself." On that the group said, "He verily said so." Umar then faced Ali and Abbas and said, "I beseech you both by Allah, do you both know that Allah's apostle said so?" They both replied, "Yes." Umar then said, "Now I am talking to you about this matter, in detail." Allah favored Allah's apostle with some of this wealth which he did not give to anybody else, as Allah said, "What Allah bestowed as booty on his apostle for which you made no expedition." 59.6. So that property was totally meant for Allah's apostle, yet he did not collect it and ignore you, nor did he withhold it with your exclusion, but he gave it to you and distributed it among you till this much of it was left behind. And the Prophet, used to spend of this as the yearly expenditures of his family and then take what remained of it and spent it as he did with Allah's wealth. The Prophet did so during all his lifetime, and I beseech you by Allah, do you know that? They replied, yes. Umar then addressed Ali and Abbas, saying, I beseech you both by Allah, do you know that? Both of them replied, yes. Umar added, then Allah took his apostle unto him. Abu Bakr then said, I am the successor of Allah's apostle, and took over all the Prophet's property and disposed of it in the same way as Allah's apostle used to do, and you were present then. Then he turned to Ali and Abbas and said, you both claim that Abu Bakr did so and so in managing the property, but Allah knows that Abu Bakr was honest, righteous, intelligent, and a follower of what is right in managing it. Then Allah took Abu Bakr unto him. I said, I am the successor of Allah's apostle and Abu Bakr. So I took over the property for 2 years and managed it in the same way as Allah's apostle, and Abu Bakr used to do. Then you both, Ali and Abbas, came to me and asked for the same thing. O Abbas, you came to me to ask me for your share from nephew's property. And this, Ali, came to me asking for his wife's share from her father's property. And I said to you both, if you wish, I will place it in your custody on condition that you both will manage it in the same way as Allah's apostle and Abu Bakr did and as I have been doing since I took charge of managing it. Otherwise, do not speak to me any more about it. Then you both said, give it to us on that condition. So I gave it to you on that condition. Now I beseech you by Allah, did I not give it to them on that condition? The group, whom he had been addressing, replied, yes. Umar then addressed Abbas and Ali saying, I beseech you both by Allah, didn't I give you all that property on that condition? They said, yes. Umar then said, are you now seeking a verdict from me other than that? By him with whose permission the heaven and the earth exists, I will not give any verdict other than that till the hour is established. And if you both are unable to manage this property, then you can hand it back to me, and I will be sufficient for it on your behalf. See Hadith number 326, Volume 4. Volume 9, Book 92, number 409. Narrated by Azam. I said to Anas, did Allah's apostle make Medina a sanctuary? He replied, yes, Medina is a sanctuary from such and such place to such and such place. It is forbidden to cut its trees, and whoever innovates an heresy in it or commits a sin therein, will incur the curse of Allah, the angels, and all the people. Then Musa bin Anas told me that Anas added, or gives refuge to such an heretic or a sinner. Volume 9, Book 92, number 410. Narrated by Abdullah bin Amr. I heard the Prophet saying, Allah will not deprive you of knowledge after He has given it to you, but it will be taken away through the death of the religious learned men with their knowledge. Then there will remain ignorant people who, when consulted, will give verdicts according to their opinions whereby they will mislead others and go astray.